Burke Watts of Helitech Waterproofing and Foundation Repair joins me now. Burke, how are you?
I'm doing great, Blake. Thanks for having us.
Well, thanks for being here. So just briefly remind people about the services that Helitech offers.
Sure. So Helitech is a full-service foundation repair and waterproofing company. We also do concrete leveling, really anything to do with your home's foundation and the concrete around it, we're happy to help with.
Very good. All right, so there is kind of some differing issues that we want to talk about concerning the home. So if I'm a homeowner or I'm renting a home, whatever, and there's a plant or tree around my home, what should I be looking for as maybe a cause for concern?
Yeah, so the big thing we try and tell people is if you're doing new landscaping, right, is that you're talking to somebody about how big that tree or that shrub's going to get so that you plant it properly, the proper distance away from your home.
Yeah.
Because what you have to think about is when that tree is fully grown, if you turn it upside down, that's what the root system looks like underneath. So whereas like we've talked about crawl spaces before, you can actually have the roots of a tree grow underneath that crawl space and start to cause you some issues with the foundation because those tree roots are pulling all that moisture out and can cause issues. So the biggest thing you can talk to a landscaping professional, or if you're doing it yourself, a nursery, is how far away from a house should this be planted? And there's actually recommendations that they will give you so that you don't put it too close.
Okay, very good. Now, let's say we move in and there's already a plant or tree there or what have you, right?
Sure.
Is there anything we should be looking for, or would the issues be obvious?
Yeah, no, a lot of times they're not. So let's say you're moving into a house, it's a 70s ranch style that they have beautiful boxwoods around the house, right? Boxwood is a huge root system underneath the house. And so if you're seeing in that house some signs of settlement or that, there's a good chance a lot of that is coming from that root system of those trees or those shrubs. And so a lot of times, unfortunately, it's probably time to do some repair to the foundation, but the other part is to get that out of there and start back fresh with something that's not going to be as invasive.
Yeah, okay, so definitely want to check on that. Now, another big issue is slanted concrete.
Sure.
What should people be looking for when it comes to this?
So a lot of times your plants and that can cause that as well. But the biggest thing is you want all the water to run away from your house, right? And so, what happens a lot of time though, like back patio, right? It was put in right when they built the house and supposed to run water away, but a lot of times it settles back towards the house.
Right.
And again, it's one of those things you may not be taking enough time to be looking around at. But that water coming against your house, be it from a patio, a driveway, sidewalk, or any of those things, can actually cause a lot of issue. And that's where our concrete leveling comes in. We can actually come in and put a material underneath that concrete and raise it back up to where it needs to be so that it has good slope away without having to tear out concrete and make a big mess. It's a very, very cost-effective way to resolve a concrete issue and take care of it without causing a lot of disruption.
Very good. Now, would you say that's the only resolution, or is there other options when it comes to that?
Now, once that concrete is moved, you've really got two options: tear it out and replace it, which again is costly, but it's also disruptive, or a concrete leveling material such as Helitech's polyjacking, where we can come in, drill very small holes in the concrete and float it back up in a matter of an hour or two.
Yeah. Okay, so two big issues that people need to know about. So plants or trees around the home, as well as slanted concrete.
Yeah,
so if they want to contact you and get more information, get Helitech to come and check it out, how do they get a hold of you?
Easiest way is helitechonline.com. Phone number will be on the screen as well. Talk with one of our technicians, let them help you out, and send us some pictures. We'll tell you if it's something we can help with.
Okay, very good. Burke, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks as always.
Helitech, go check them out.